let's we're open for questions. Go for it.
Yeah, let's roll. Here we go. Lindsay?
Davis, you're a Washington kid. You're a Zach fan.
No, I think they're kidding.
What was it like to do that on this stage?
Yeah, it's awesome. You come here to play in the big moments, the big games. You come to play in the tournament, so it's just super cool. And then, especially being from the state, seeing the Zags be successful in the tournament, it's awesome.
Is your family going down there?
Yeah. Yep.
Next.
Front.
When you started,
Name and affiliation, please.
Sorry, Seth Summers, Inlander. When you started the season, you were playing mostly in reserve minutes. How has your confidence evolved over the year to go from kind of junk time minutes to now being an essential part of this offense?
Yeah, just staying in the gym, trusting my work, and then I know my teammates and coaches trust me. So when I got my opportunity, just try to make the most of it and do whatever it took to win.
Jordan Mendoza, USA Today. Coach, this marked 17 straight NCAA tournaments for you guys with a win, and I know the goal is to always win it all at the end, but do you ever just take time to appreciate the fact that you guys come to the tournament and at least advance every single time now?
No, I always understand just how hard it is to win a game in this tournament. So I think that's one of the things I'm most proud of, this streak of, I think it's 28 straight or 27 straight now for our program. But then also the fact that we've won games in this thing for whatever you said it was it 17 straight? I mean, you watch today, you watch 16 seeds give ones all kinds of problems, and it's tough. It's really, really tough to win games in this tournament. And I'm really happy with we got through this one. It wasn't pretty, but the bottom line is you just win, and now we get to move on.
Forman, Gonzaga on SI. Coach, that first half down 4, and then you go up towards the end there.
Yeah.
What did you feel like? What was the big turning point there down the stretch first half?
We started rebounding the ball. They were putting on us pretty good rebounding-wise, and then we got back to kind of attacking, getting a piece of the paint, and just playing with more force on offense. We were really soft on the offensive end, and we weren't drawing any fouls. We weren't creating any advantages. We weren't getting the ball to the rim, and we're just kind of settling. So it started by just getting some stops and getting out and running and attacking, and that's without a doubt when we're at our best.
Lindsay Schnell, The Athletic. Mark, 27 years and your headshot is still the same, on Gonzaga's website.
Well, I think you know me. I don't do anything on any website. So
You're not willing to do a photo shoot?
I'm not aware of anything that you might say is on the quote-unquote web. I just kind of dial into person-to-person stuff.
You have talked this season about what a tremendous shot blocker Tyon is, and we got to see that a couple times tonight. How much does that change, especially when you guys are struggling a little, just give you like a zap of energy when you really need it?
Well, the best thing it does is, when there's a breakdown, all of a sudden he's the type of guy that can make a play when there's a breakdown. That's what happened tonight. There were several other breakdowns that we maybe missed an assignment or didn't rotate over, and Tyon saved us. So it's nice to have somebody that can do that, and obviously the way he rebounds the ball is special, and we needed every one of them tonight.
Coach Keimelet from the KSU Sentinel. KSU likes to get out in transition, and they shoot the 3-ball well. They didn't shoot particularly well tonight, and you guys were able to slow them down. How did you go about accomplishing that?
We did our best to just Johnson is just such a good player. Man, he's strong, and he's in control, and he really takes his time and manipulates every one of your ball screen coverages. I thought their staff did a good job of scheming and putting their guys in the right spots. But, by and large, it was getting back and setting our defense, setting our shadow, and just trying to put 2 on them early and then rotating after that.
Coach,
name and affiliation.
Forman, Gonzaga on SI. Coach, Jalen, I think, played point guard and center sometimes throughout tonight. He played multiple positions. Just we've seen that all year, but tonight, how big really was that? No,
it's huge. And when we hit that, when we had that little lull, last time we were in Portland and here, it was because Jalen was injured. He just shows what he does for us. He's extremely versatile. And he can play 1 through 5 on offense. He can play 1 through 5 on defense. But the greatest thing he does is he makes plays. You know, I think at the start they were running their 1-3-1, and we made a couple mistakes, and he comes in and punches a gap and throws a lob, and we dunk it. I mean, that's just a guy that can make plays. And then also he's breaking on balls and getting steals on the defensive end, and that's just a wonderful strength that he has.
What questions do we have for student athletes? Lindsay?
Lindsay Schnell, The Athletic. Graham, you've been here a lot. The first game sometimes can be kind of weird, especially double-digit seeds. So excited to try to knock off the Giant. How do you think that you guys were able to finally just kind of get some separation?
Yeah, I thought we handled the adversity pretty well. We battled the storms. This team is built for adversity since the jump, and I'm just super proud of how we handled it. We weathered that storm, and we're going to watch the film tonight and tomorrow, and we're going to come back ready.
Are you really gonna watch film tonight? You're not just gonna go to sleep?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Theo Lawson, spokesman review. Graham, you said last week that Davis and Mario, kind of shed their freshman tag last week. What did you think of the way that they played in kind of their first tournament game tonight?
Yeah, I thought they played great. They showed a lot of confidence, and they just stuck with it throughout certain things, maybe not going their way. They still made plays, next play mentality, which was huge, and ultimately came out with a dub, and they had a big part in that.
Andy Patton, Gonzaga on SI. Graham, this was Jalen Warley, double-double, his second double-double of the season. What do you think of the performance that he gave tonight?
Huge performance from Jay War. I'm glad to see him closer to 100% as possible. He just makes a huge difference for our team when he's out there on the floor, whether it's through leadership or on the offensive end, defensive end. Man, he does it all for us, and I'm just glad that he's out there. And great performance from him tonight with a double-double.
Any other questions? All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Sorry, was it?